Alright, so I was looking through my achievements just to see what I have and haven't done, and something I noticed is that I actually haven't yet done the No Harvest achievement. Basically what you do to get this achievement is you beat Cornfield on Chimps mode without removing any corn. So I figured that today is probably the episode to right that wrong and actually get this achievement. Now, I've already beaten Cornfield on Chimps mode. This is a pretty easy map, nothing really too overtly difficult. It's just I haven't really kind of sat down and put the time into actually beating this with the No Harvest achievement in mind, so I guess today decided to do that. Gonna bring Sada just for the early game. I usually like to bring Quincy, as I think Quincy does scale a little bit better into the late game, but I figure that Sada's unmatched early game would probably do a little bit better than kind of Quincy here, as well as the fact that I think her level 10 ability is overall better than Quincy's level 10 ability. Now the strategy I want to go for this No Harvest run is Inferno Ring and Prince of Darkness. I'm assuming that these two towers are probably strong enough to be able to beat No Harvest. I would be kind of surprised if they couldn't. Inferno Ring is pretty strong, and I'd be kind of disappointed if a tower that costs like $50,000 is unable to basically almost solo the majority of this run. Now the achievement has been done kind of many times over and over, so that's why I decided to kind of spice things up, go for Inferno Ring. It's a tower that I never really use too often. You know, I think it's a pretty decent, not anything like too spectacular or amazing, but for the cost, I don't think it's that bad. I think for early game, I'm just gonna save up for Wall of Fire, and then after that, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I guess I can maybe place down my attack. I'm thinking of putting my Inferno Ring kind of here. Not really the best of spots, like something like here would be better, but I feel like having Inferno Ring just a little bit further up in the track would do kind of better. Not to mention that, you know, Inferno Ring's radius is pretty large, especially if you're going for 520. Meaning that that having it here would mean that it would encompass the entirety of this kind of loop here. I guess I will just kind of commit and put this here. If this ends up being a bad spot, I guess I will put Inferno Ring here. But I think this should be fine. So I think I-Ring and Prince of Darkness can solo ones like rounds 1 through 99. I think round 100 we might have a little bit of a struggle. So I do need to budget some space for like a Spike Storm or some other like global range mob damage option. If I do have enough left over, which I probably won't, I could get Mob Eliminator. That wouldn't be a bad upgrade to get. I think the most difficult round might be kind of around 98, since we're going to be popping all the BFBs kind of at the same time here. And of course Inferno Ring is going to be popping the ZOMGs before it gets to this bend, as it's going to be, the meteor attack is going to be hitting the ZOMGs like before anything. So you do have to kind of worry about that. I don't think Pierce is going to be an issue. Inferno Ring and Prince of Darkness, they don't have terrible Pierce. They can handle some grouped rounds, but not really kind of a whole lot. Alright, so next I think we're going to go for our Inferno Ring, or not Inferno Ring, our Prince of Darkness. I think this defense can maybe hold. I might add in a village, but I feel like this should honestly be enough. If not, I could always throw Alchemist onto Sada, although I do need to be wary of space. Because the hardest part about this achievement is the fact that you don't really have a lot of space with this little cube you have here. I feel like another strategy that could do decently well is maybe the Beast Handler's Polkai. I do feel like Polkai strats could do pretty well here, as Polkai is a pretty decent upgrade overall. And nice, it seems like we do have a spot for a village down here, so I'm actually going to put my village here. And I guess I could save the top corner for something else. Now, the Mob class blue in this round might be a bit of a problem, as Ring of Fire doesn't really do good mob damage. Alright, nice. The Necromancer coming in clutch. I'm debating whether or not I want to get camo, just because even though this guy does decamo, this is pretty late in the track to be like decamoing DDTs. Although I guess Prince of Darkness doesn't really struggle against DDTs anyways, it's just to make sure that the Inferno Ring main attack can hit DDTs like before the decamo shimmer. I think I will get it just in case. Can't be too safe. Now it seems that mob class balloons are probably going to be a problem until we get Prince of Darkness. As you can see, mobs can make it pretty far. Hopefully we can afford this guy before the BFB. I mean, if not, we'll get Sada level 10 before the BFB comes in, thankfully. But I mean, even then we have to actually pop the BFB layer, and we don't really have a lot of mob damage for that either. Fortified mobs might also be a bit of a problem. Round is 57. Prince of Darkness has been afforded. Now I think we're gonna save, straight up save for Ring of Fire, or Inferno Ring, I mean. It's only like 49-1, which isn't really too bad to save up for, especially getting, you know, Prince of Darkness this early. I won't really have to deal too much with the kind of 80s, which is where this guy is going to start to fall off when it comes to mob damage. Now I just realized we probably won't actually get this guy up before round 80, so that's going to be a tad bit of a problem. The ZOMG that round is incredibly slow, so Prince of Darkness might actually run out of graveyard count before the ZOMG actually gets in range. So it seems that Sada's going to have to kind of carry us that round. And there's like only 2 rounds until the ZOMG comes in, and we're like still like 13,000 off. I mean, round 70, round 78 is pretty long, so who knows. 79 also has a lot of balloons that round, so we might get there. I was gonna realize I may have to rethink this. If we can't actually get Inferno Ring before 80, I'm gonna have to maybe cut some things. I guess I can maybe make use of the retargeting feature and retarget the zombies all the way up here, so that way they can at least sort of try to get somewhat close to the ZOMG. But it's not really like Prince of Darkness is doing a lot of mob damage anyways to the ZOMG. Yeah, we are pretty close to Iring. I just don't think we're gonna get there now. We're like 2k off. Okay, so I think I will employ the strategy of sending the zombies all the way up here. And I'll kind of use Sada's level 3 anytime it's off cooldown. So I'll spawn them up here, and then when the ZOMG gets in range, I'll move them back. And I'll move them like back here. But if we can just kind of pop these down to BFBs, we should hopefully be fine. And then Prince of Darkness can have no graveyard count. Yeah, so close too. Good thing I don't have to black border this. I think we can maybe do this. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll retarget this like here immediately. Try to get as much damage in the ZOMG. Then as soon as the ZOMG comes in, I'm going to spam 1. Okay, so we got 2 off. I think it's kind of the same number we got up last time. Prince of Darkness is still gonna have no graveyard count, but we did pop this a little bit earlier. Let me use this ability. And hopefully Prince of Darkness can clean up. Beautiful. And you're rewarded with Iring. So round 80 was a little bit scary, but thankfully wasn't anything too bad. Now Iring can basically solo up to like the rest of the game, honestly. It's just kind of around 100 that might cause some issue. I think I'll kind of hold on to the money to see if I need to spend on anything else instead of going for kind of like a mob damage option immediately. Just in case some rounds like, I don't know, maybe like 98 might cause some trouble. Alright, let's see how 93 DTs are. Around 90 DTs weren't bad, but I think 93 has a bit more. Yep, pretty easy, just like I suspected. I think Pod's doing was doing the most work against DTs. Although Inferno Ring is actually going to surpass him Pops, which we just did right now. Even though we got this guy just so much earlier. As most of the balloons actually spawn in like in later rounds. Like rounds like 1 through like 80 have actually less balloons than like rounds 81 through 100. Just because just how dense those rounds are. Let's see how 95 is. We have like 52,000. I think 95 should honestly be fine. Yeah, we kind of keep this guy graveyard count full, but I'll kind of slow it down just in case I need to back out. But I don't think we should. Yeah, looking at it, round 95 is easy. The next problem round is probably going to be 98 and 99. I'll kind of see if round 100 is any problem, but I feel like maybe with the meteor we might have a shot there. But if not, I'll just kind of get down Mob Eliminator, and that should take care of that, no problem. Alright, here comes round 98, 67k in the bank, so if we die here, I do have a lot of options I could go for. I could go for straight up just like another tier 5, but I don't really know what other tier 5 I would go for. That'd be good here. If I had space for a helipad, maybe I'd go for that. Now let's see. It seems that this guy is getting pierce cap just a little bit. It seems that we're just holding off the ceramics and mobs just fine. But yeah, we're definitely getting pierce caps here. Let me see if I can use... not that. I'll use this. Let's see here. Are we just barely fine? It seems like it. We're just barely fine. Those mobs got a little bit far. Let's see how 99 is. 99 DTs are. I could invest in a Sabo maybe, if I really need to. Nope, 99. DTs got a bit far, but no match for Pod. We'll have like 80k in the bank kind of saved up left here, which is crazy. But I don't think we're going to beat around 100. I don't think there's enough damage here. But I mean, if this could solo around 100, then we would have like 80k by the end. Yeah, it's way too late. So I'm actually going to back out, go for Elim. This pretty much guarantees we beat round 100. So let me just get this guy like here. Pass by the doesn't matter. So we'll end with like 40k left. Not bad, not bad. I'll just use his ability whenever it's active. 4,500 damage every ability cooldown is nuts. Alright, nice. Popped it nice and early. And then easy. We saved kind of a lot of money towards the end there. Honestly, I feel like Elim might not even be needed, but yeah, pretty easy achievement overall. Definitely, I guess, kind of bottom tier of achievement difficulty. I guess it's not really meant to be like kind of overly difficult anyway. So, I mean, it was a pretty fun challenge that I decided to kind of crank out because, you know, why not? But yeah, that was that. If you enjoyed, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and join Discord. The link is down below in the description, and have a nice day.